Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We're studying lesson number 11. Before we do exercises, let's review some lugawiyat, some about linguistics. في اللغة العربية صفات خاصة بالمؤنث فقط. In the Arabic language, there are adjectives, specific adjectives for feminine only. وَلِذَلِكَ تَكُونُ مُذَكَّرَةً, and so they are masculine. For example, sayyidatun ujuzun, an old lady. So sayyidatun is feminine word, but adjective is masculine. And amratun murziyun, a breastfeeding lady. So a lady is feminine, but this is masculine. So these are specific for muannas. Now al-failu da'a yadu. To call, this verb can be used in different meanings. So we have some examples here. Da'a ash-shaykhu Allah. Shaykh called Allah. So in other words, Shaykh prayed to Allah. So he prayed Allah for something. So we are using here da'a as to pray. Yadu al-abu li waladihi bil khairi. Al-abu, the dad, he prayed for his son about goodness, or that it should be good for him. So he the dad wishes his son good. He wishes good to him. Yadu al-aduvu ala aduvati. The enemy calls upon the enemy. And min Misra Dawutu ibni. From Egypt I called my son. Da al-abu ibnahu Yusufa. The dad called his son Yusuf, or we can say the dad named his son Yusuf. Watiflu yuda Immanuel. The child is called Immanuel, or the child is named Immanuel. The al-muazzinu ila salati. The muazzin, he called for prayer. Tadu al-masihiyatu ila al-hubbi. The Christianity calls for love. Yadu al-mudarrisu at-tullaba ila al-ghadai. The teacher calls the students to lunch. So this is about the verb da'a, past tense, yadu, present tense. To call, to pray, to mostly in those meanings that word is used. Similarly, the fail ra yara, to see, to think, this verb is used in those meanings. So here are some examples. Hal ra'itu Yusufa al-yawma. Have you seen Yusuf today? Naam, yes, ra'ituhu, I saw him. So here is used in meaning of seeing. Ra'a al-shaykhu faratan maridatan. Shaykh saw a sick mouse. Ra'a al-huzna fi aini. He saw sadness in my eyes. Ara an nazhaba ila al-Iskandariya gadan. I think we go to Alexandria tomorrow. So here is not used as, here the meaning is to think. Ara annal hayata jamilatun. I think the life is beautiful. Or we can say ara al hayata jamilatan. I think the life is beautiful. Ra an-nabiyyu Ibrahimu fi nawmihi roya. The Prophet Ibrahim, he saw in his sleep roya, a dream. So those were some about the language. Now we do the exercises. التدريبات. Question number 1. اكتب الإجابة. write the answer. So the question is Maza ra'a Shaykhu Hasanun fi tariqi. What did Sheikh Hassan, what did he see on the way or in the way? So the answer is Ra'a faratan maridatan fi tariqi. He saw a sick mouse in the way. Question number 2. Hal taraka Shaykhu Hasanun al farata. So when he saw the mouse, did he leave? Did he leave her? So this is the question. Did Sheikh Hassan leave the mouse? Maza qala laha, and what did he said to her? So from the lesson, la, he did not leave her. Fazahaba ilayha, he went to her. Waqala laha, and told her. Kaifa usaiduha, how can I help? We can say how kaifa yusaiduha, how can he help her? So he went to her and asked her how he can help her. Maza talabatil faratu mina shaykhi Hasanin. What the mouse she demanded from Sheikh Hassan. Talabatil faratu mina shaykh Hasanin an yusa'ada ibnataha sagiratan wahidatan bada mautiha. So she demanded from Sheikh Hassan to help her daughter, who is little lonely, to help her little lonely daughter after her death. Fima fakkara Shaykhu Hasanun indama matatil faratul ummu. What did Sheikh Hassan thought when the mother mouse, when she passed away, when she died? So what did he think about? So he thought, and what he did, so he da'a Allah, so he called Allah an tusira al-farid, al-faritu bintan jamilatan. So he called Allah to make al-farita, to make the mouse bintan jamilatan, a beautiful girl. So he called Allah to make to make that mouse, or to convert her into a beautiful girl. Maza fa'ala ba'da zalika. What he did after that. Sarat al-faritu bintan. So the mouse became a girl. Fa'akhazaha ash-shaykhu. Sheikh took her ila baytihi, to his home. Limaza qalat al-bintu innaha lan tatazawwaja ar-rijala at-tayyibina. Why did the girl said that she will not marry the good men? Because she was a girl, but she refused to marry the men, because she thought that the men are weak, so she wanted to marry something stronger. Liannaha turidu an tazawwaja aqwal ashiyai, to marry some strong things. Limaza as-sahabu aqwa min al-kamri. Why did the clouds are stronger than the moon? As-sahabu aqwa min al-kamri lianna as-sahabu nafsuhu yamna'u nurahu an yasila ila al-ardi. So the clouds are stronger from the moon, because the clouds themselves, they stop the light of the moon reaching the earth. So they can stop the light reaching the earth. So they are stronger than the moon. Mata yakunu al-hawa'u aqwa min as-sahabi. When the air or the wind becomes stronger from the clouds. Al-hawa'u aqwa min as-sahabi. Mata yakunu al-hawa'u ash-shadidu. When it becomes stronger, when the wind becomes stronger, it becomes stronger than the clouds. Wa yuharrikuhu wa yahmiluhu ila al-amakini jamiha, because then it can move and carry the clouds to all the places. So when the wind is stronger, when it's windy or a strong wind, then it becomes stronger than the clouds. Fi Raika, in your opinion, Halil Faru Akwa Minal Jabali, the mouse is stronger from the mountain. Limaza, why? Naam Al Faru Akwa Minal Jabali liannahu yaksiru hijaratahu sulbata, because the mouse is stronger than the mountain, because it can break its strong stone or rock bisananihi sagirati, with his little teeth. So because it can break the mountain, or it can break the rocks, so then it is stronger than the mountain. Kaifa tazawwajatil fatatu min al fari, how the girl married, how the girl she married the fara, the mouse, the mouse. Tazawwajatil fatatu min al fari liannaha kanat fara, because she was a mouse, so she finally married the mouse. So those are simply the answers from the main lesson. Question number 2, Aswalu Sani, Uktubil Kalima Sahiha, write the correct word. The issue bimufradiha, she lives alone. She lives bimufradiha, she seeks, she lives alone. So here, so then that we can use any word, Sayyidatun or Tayyibatun, but based on the lesson, she is here, Wahidatun, she is lonely. If she is living single, then she is lonely. Umruha Kabirun, her age is big, or her age, or she is older. So what we will gonna call her here? Ajuzun. We'll call her Ajuzun. Ajuz mean old. Sayati likulli shaksin, every person will come. Sayati likulli, it will come to every person. Walan yamnahu ahadun, and no one will stop it. What is that? Huwa is al mautu, it is the death. Al aslu huwa al insanu, in fact he is a human. The Allah, he called Allah. Manaha, what it means? It means talaba min Allahi, he demanded from Allah, or he prayed from Allah. He prayed to Allah. Salahu an yatazawwaj al binta, he asked him to marry the girl. Manaha, what it means? Talaba minhu an yatazawwajaha, he asked him to marry her. So when he Sala means Talaba, he demanded from them, or he asked them to marry her. So this is the correct one. So Sala means Talaba. He demanded, actually he wanted them to marry her. Question number 3, Aswalu Salisu, Ratib, put in order from Al Aqwa fal Azafu. These words are given, so we have to put in order from the strongest to the weakest. So we know from the lesson, the human was the weakest because she wanted to marry the stronger things. So from weakest to then Al-Qamar, he went to the Qamar, the moon. It was also weaker than Sahab, so the clouds were weaker than the wind, and the wind is weaker than the mountain, and the mountain was weaker than the mouse. So the mouse is actually the strongest. And Sheikh Hassan is the weakest. So this is the order. Question number Rabi 4, Ratib, put in order. So the words are given in not a correct order, so we have to put in the correct order. So the correct order for these words is Yadu al abu li waladihi bil khairi. The dad wishes his son good, or he calls good for his son, or he prays good for his son. For this one, Yadu ad-dinu ilal khairi, the religion, so this is the file, is marfu. The religion calls toward good, toward goodness. So all religions will take you, will not say anything bad. It's they call something about they are all for goodness. For this one, Dat al-Ummu Ibnaha Muhammadan. So the mother, she called her son Muhammad, or we can say she named her son Muhammad. For this one, so the correct order is Ara an Lugat al Arabi. I think the Arabic language is Sabatan Jiddan, is very difficult. Is the opinion, is Ara means I think. Aswalul Khamisu, the fifth question, Akmil, complete. Ra'al Kadisu Yusufu fi naumihi roya. So the saint Yusuf, he saw in his sleep roya, a dream. The next one is Da'a al abu li ibnihi Yusuf bi khair. So the dad called, or he prayed for his son Yusuf bi khair, for his khair, or for his goodness, for his good. This one, Da'a Muhammadun, so we can put here the Muhammad called Allah. So Muhammad called Allah. So Allah is maful bihi. Muhammad called Allah. Atiflu Yuda, the child is called Immanuel. So that, or we can say the child was given a name Immanuel. So Yuda is the word that we can use here. Da'anil amalul kasiru, the too much work called me ila to al maktab, too much work called me to the office, or to, we can say al baiti, ila al baiti or al maktabi. I mean, wherever the work was, too much work. Because of too much work, he had to move to the office or to the house. So we can use any word here. Yadu mu'minun astikauhu ila, the believer calls his friends ilas, we can say ilas salati, a believer calls his friends ilas salati, to prayer. So those were some missing words that we had to fill. Question number 6, Aswalu Sadisu Uktub Ra'ayaka fil Hayati fi Misra. In your opinion, write in your opinion the life in Egypt. So I'm just skipping this for now. Question number 7, Aswalu Sabiu, question Aina Sifa, where is the adjective? So example is given, Hazihi Faratun Sagiratun, this is the little mouse. So Sagiratun is the Sifa for Faratun. So Faratun is Masuf, this is Sifa. So now we see the adjective will follow its Masuf in all the properties, like we see here is Marfu Sagiratun, because Masuf is Marfu, Faratun Sagiratun. And this is one, Sagiratun is one, singular. This is feminine, Sagiratun is feminine. This is Nakira, this is Nakira. So we see sifa will follows its masuf in all those properties. Okay, so that was the example. Now we have the state, like we have the sentences here. Ar-rijalu at-tayyibuna, the good men, yuhibbuna al-khair, they love goodness. So ar-rijalu is mawsuf, at-tayyibuna, the good, this is the adjective for ar-rijalu, and we can see is marfu, is tayyibuna is also marfu, is the jama muzakkar salim, so is marfu by waw, is not marfu by dhamma, just like muslimun, muslimani, muslimuna. So muslimuna is marfu by waw, so this is marfu, this is marfu, this has this is plural, this is plural, and this is masculine, this is masculine, this is marifa, this is marifa. Allal. Sarat al faratu ukhtahunna al jadidata, the mouse she became their new sister. So al jadidata is the adjective for ukhta. So ukhta is mansub, al jadidata is mansub, ukhta is feminine, al jadidata is feminine. Is ukhta is marifa, but because mudaf is mudaf alayh, it cannot have al, so we can't see the al, but otherwise it is marifa, and this is marifa. Uhibbu bintan jamilatan, I love a beautiful girl. So bintan jamilatan, so bintan feminine, mansub, nakira, singular. Zahabtu ila bayti zawjaini sa'idaini Muhammadin wa Hindin, I went to the house of a happy couple, Muhammad and Hind. So Saidini is adjective of the Azawjaini. Is for two, couple is for two, is majroor, this is majroor, this is marifa, this is marifa. So that was about adjective. Next question is question number 8. Ainal kalimatu sahit, where is the, some options are given, we have to pick the correct choice. So arrihu tuharriku sahaba, the wind it moves the clouds, wa tahmiluhu, and it carries him. So it moves and it carries him to different places. So tahmiluhu is the correct one. Ash-shaykhu hasanun rajulun tayyibun wa karimun, Shaykh Hasan is the good and noble man. So karimun is the correct word. Dakhala shaykhu hasanun, Shaykh Hasan entered, faqala li banatihi, and he called and he said to his daughters. So qala li banatihi, this is the correct one from the lesson. Zahaba ilal kamari, he went to the moon, summa yatakallamu mahu, then he spoke to him. So out of these, this is the best one. An-nasu tayyibuna lakinnahum, the men are good, but they yusaiduna ghayrahum. No, I think because they la yaishuna ma'al firani, I think this is not correct. The correct is this one, because he wanted to marry this mouse with the men, but no, he wanted to take the mouse at home, but he thought that the men are good, but they don't live with the mouse. So because they cannot live with the mouse, so the mouse he cannot take them back home. So an-nasu tayyibuna, the men are good, lakinnahum, but they. So when lakinnahum, when but comes, so then it is something opposite statement. So large, because they don't live with the mouse, with the mice. Question number 9. Aswalu tasiu, question number. اكتب الجملة بعد التوكيد. Now this question is about the emphasis, about توكيد. So here is an example. الرجال طيبون. So we have to put emphasis on this word. الرجال. So this is the example given. الرجال كلهم طيبون. The men كلهم, all of them, they are good. So kulluhum is the is for tokid, is for emphasis on men. Here is the next one. Shahadtu al yawma, I saw today al binta, a girl, allati rainaha amsi, that we saw yesterday. So we need to put emphasis on the girl al binta. So what we can do? So we can say shahidtu al yawma al binta nafsiha, same girl. So al binti nafsiha, the same girl, allati rainaha amsi, that we saw yesterday. So nafsi is nafsiha is for emphasis. So those are the words that make emphasis. Kullu, nafsu, and that they come with the pronoun. So ha goes to bint. So similarly kullu and they take the same Arab as their muakkad. So kullu is, because kullu is emphasis on rijal, and so this is the muakkad. This is has a rafa form. This is marfu. So that is why we're using kullu marfu. Here al binta is mansub. So this has to be mansub. It is, I don't have the Arab here, but it is nafsaha. So it should be nafsa, because is the muakkad is mansub. Al qiraata ya tullabu, the reading, O students. So now we have to put emphasis on the qiraat. So al qiraata kullaha. So I'm gonna use kullaha. Ya tullabu, reading all of it, O students. Kuntu ara al ahrama fi talfazi, I used to see the pyramids in TV. Wal yawma, and today ara I saw al ahrama fi Misra, I saw in Egypt. So now we have to put emphasis, and we can say Kuntu ara al ihrama fi talfazi, I used to see the pyramids in TV. Wal yawma, and today ara al ihrama. So we can say al ihrama nafsahum, same ihram fi Misra, in Egypt. So you used to see on the TV, now we're looking at the same pyramids in Egypt physically. So nafsa is emphasis on ihram, and is going to take the same harika as ihram, mansub. So that is why I'm saying nafsa. Nafsahum. Jaat tullabu walam yajlis ahadahum fil bayti. Students came and none of them sit in house. So none of them stayed in house. All of them came. So we have to put emphasis on tullabu. So we can say jaat tullabu kulluhum. So because at-tullabu is the file, so is marfu. That is why the emphasis will have to be marfu. Kulluhum. Sa usafiru walan yamnani ahadun. I will travel. Sa usafiru, and no one will stop me. So we have to put emphasis here. Sa usafiru. So we can say sa usafiru nafsi is actually marfu, but with nafsi, with the pronoun, we don't see that sign there. I will travel myself and no one will stop me. So we can use nafsi here, myself, which is going to be emphasis on ana, I will. Question number 10. Aswalul ashiru. Uktubil jumlatal atiyata ma kulli dimair. write the following sentences with their pronouns. So this is the one type of pronoun is used here, which is huwa. Ar-rajulu, so ar-rajulu hazina, the man is sad, liannahu, because he, la yakdiru, he is not able, an yamna, to stop, or he is not able to stop al-mauta, the death. So he cannot stop the death, so that is why he is sad. So now we can say ar-rajulani, the two men, so this was for one man. Ar-rajulani hazanani, they are sad, liannahuma, because both of them, la yakdirani, they are not able, an yamna, so an, it is mana yamnau, an makes it mansub yamna. So when we taking it huwa yamna huma yamna ani, so the yamna ani, the mansub form is just remove the noon, so it's yamna, an yamna al mauta. Similarly, if we for plural we can say ar-rajuluna hazanuna, the men, they are sad, liannahum, because they, whom, la yakdiruna, because they are not able, an yamnau, similarly yamna ani yamnauna, so with an the noon goes away, noon is dropped, so because is mansub, is made mansub by removing noon, so al mauta, rest is same. The men, they are sad because they are not able to stop the death. Question number 11. As-sawalu hadi ashara. Uktubil badala wal mubdal minhu. Write the substitute, write the badal and the mubdal minhu. So here is an example. Sal al alamu, the scholar Newton, he asked, Limaza sakatat hazihil tufahatu, why does this apple, why does it fall? So we have to find the badal, and the badal is gonna follow the i'rab of its mubdal minhu. So Newton is actually Newton because it's the badal for, so this is the example given, this is the badal for alimu. And similarly tufahatu is the badal for hazihi. Hazihi is the file here in this sentence, so that is why it's marfu, but it does not show the haraka because it's mabni, so that is why the badal is marfu. So this is badal for, so the badal I'm underlining, and the mubdal minhu I am making a circle. So this is badal, this is for mubdal minhu, this is Newton is badal, this is mubdal minhu. So this is given here, al badal is this is badal, and mubdal minhu alamu. Similarly at-tufahatu, the apple is badal, and the hazihi is mubdal minhu. So now we have some more statements here. Hasal al fannanu Lawrence Oliver, he got, the artist Lawrence Oliver, he got the lakab sir, he got the lakab, or he was called sir. So lakab means something I mean, I don't know what is in English, so but we can say lakab for now. He got the lakab sir. So al fannanu is the mubdal minhu, and because this Lawrence, so the name is Lawrence Oliver, so this is the name Lawrence Olivier, so this is Lawrence Olivier is badal for this mubdal minhu, and this sir is the badal for lakab is siren, because this is majroor, so this is also majroor, and this is marfu, so this has to be marfu, but is the name is not written. Hazihil, similarly hazihil masrahiyatu, this play is from the min talifi, is the writing of the writer al-Injilizia, English writer Shakespeare. So this play is the writing of the English writer Shakespeare. So hazihi al-masrihiyatu, so hazihi is mubtada, is marfu, so that is why the badal, this is badal of this, that is why is marfu. And similarly Shakespeare is the badal for katib, who is the writer, and is majroor, so this is also, if is written, is gonna be majroor. And al-injiliziya is the sifa for al-katib, the English writer. An-Nabi Ibrahimu huwa Abul Anbiyai, Prophet Abraham, he is the father of the prophets. So Ibrahimu is the badal for An-Nabi. So An-Nabi is the mubtada and is marfu, so that is why the badal is marfu. So this is badal, this is mubdal minhu. Haulai tullabu min Nigeria, these students are from Nigeria. So at-tullabu is badal for haulai, and haulai is mubtada and is mabni, so it won't show the rafa sign even though it's mubtada, but tullabu has to take the rafa sign because this is the badal for this mubdal minhu. Hazal kitabu mufidun, this book is useful. So al kitabu is badal for haza. Haza again is mabni, it won't show the harika, so but is marfu because it's mubtada, so that is why al kitabu is marfu, is badal for haza. Question number 12, as-suwalu sani ashara, arib. Now we have to put the i'rab on these three sentences. Ra'a faratan maridatan fazahaba ilayha, he saw a sick mouse and he went to her. So now we have to put i'rab on all these words. So ra'a yara is the verb. So ra'a is past tense. So ra'a is fe'lu madin mabniun alal fathi fatatil muqaddari, because is the weak letter here, so it won't show the haraka, so is otherwise is should have fatah, is fatatil muqaddara, estimated fatah here. Wa fa'iluhu is, there is no file outside, so we're gonna say wa fa'iluhu damirun mustatirun, its file is the hidden pronoun fihi, in it, takdiruhu huwa, and the estimation is that it is huwa, because this is for huwa raha. And faratan is maful bihi mansubun walamatul nasbi al fatah, and maridatan is the naat, is sifa, is the adjective for fara. So maridatan is sifa mansubatan walamatul nasbi al fatah, and fa is harfu atfin, and zahaba yazhabu, this is another word. So zahaba is fe'lu madin mabni al fathi, so fa zahaba is fe'lu madin. Ila is harfu jarrin mabni al sukun, and ha is the mirun muttasilun mabni al sukun, is the mirun muttasilun mabni al sukun, it has sukun at the end. Fi mahalli jarrin is a majroor, so ilayha is jarun wa majroorun. So this is how we can put i'rab on this sentence. Similarly, al ustazu Ibrahim, the teacher Ibrahim, wal ustazatu, and the lady teacher Ashjanu, yamalani, they both work, fil mahadi, in the institute, nafsihi, in the same institute. So we have to put i'rab on this sentence. So al ustazu we know is mubtada marfuun walamatu rafi ad-damma is marfu. Ibrahimu, now this is the badal for al ustaz. So Ibrahimu is badrun marfuun walamatu rafi ad-damma, and badal will take the i'rab of this mubdal minhu, and waw is harfu atfin, and al ustazatu is matuf ala ustazu, so because this also follows its matuf, so this gonna take the same i'rab of, like, so this is marfu, this has to be marfu. And then again ashjanu is the badal for ustazatu, badalul marfuun walamatu rafi ad-damma, so the badal will take the sign of its mubdal minhu, just like Ibrahim was taking the i'rab of this, the same. So is marfu because, and this is marfu because this is marfu. Yamalani, yamalani is the verb coming from the verb amila yamalu, huwa yamalu, huma yamalani, because they are two. So we're using the two. Yamalani. So Yamalani is failun mudari and marfun walamat or rafi sabuti noon. So because this is the five verbs that end at noon, so those one of them. So the presence of noon here is the sign that this is a marfu. So fail mudari marfu lamat or rafi sabuti noon. The presence of noon is the sign that this is the marfu. Li'annahu min al-af'al al-khamsa, because this is the one of the five verbs. Wa fa'iluhu, and alif is the file here because this is musanna. This is talking about the two people here, the dual. And fi'l mahadi is jarun wa majrurun. Fi is harfu jarrin mabni ala sukun. Al mahadi ism majrurun wa lamatul jarri al kasra, is kasra because it's majrur. And nafsi now is for emphasis, is takidun majrurun wa lamatul jarri al kasra, because nafsi is the taqid on the muakkad, which is mahadi, same institute. So this is emphasis on this one. So that is why it's gonna carry the same i'rab. It's gonna follow the same i'rab of his mahadi. That is why is nafsi is not nafsu or nafsa. So the nafsi is taqidun majrurun wa lamatul jarri al kasra wa huwa mudaf, and he is attached pronoun. Al haud damirun mutasirun mabni ala damma, who is actually the original form is damma and is mabni. So but we're gonna say fi mahalli jarrin mudaf alayhi. So is fi mahalli jarrin mudaf alayhi. And then we see that al ustazu was mubtada, so we didn't see the khabar, so we're gonna say this whole jumla failure is coming as khabar for mubtada. So the jumla starting from here, yamalani, is coming for as a khabar, fi mahalli rafin khabar. So this is how we can put i'rab here. This one, hazal katibu aziman, this writer is great. So now katibu again is badal for haza is mubtada. That is why the badal is taking the rafa sign, because the mubtada is always marfu. So here we can put i'rab like this: haza ismul isharati lil karib mabniyun fi mahalli rafin mubtada. Al katibu is badlun marfun walamatu rafi ad-damma, and azimun is khabrun marfun walamatu rafi ad-damma. So this is how we can put the i'rab. Question number 13, aswalu salisu ashara ratib. Now we have again the letters, the words that are scattered, like not in proper order, so we have to put in the proper order. So the first one is anti ajmalu. So this anti, the second anti is for the emphasis. You are the most beautiful. Antil banati ajmalu hunna, and you girls are the most beautiful. Similarly, we can say here kanat faratan summa sarat. So kanat faratan, she was the mouse. Kanat faratan summa sarat. So this summa sarat bintan, then she became a girl. Summa adat faratan, then she returned back to the mouse. So she was a mouse, then she became a girl, and then she was returned, or she was turned back to the mouse. And this one we can say like this: zahabat talibu ilal mudiri, the student went to the principal, an salahu, asking him ijazatan, to leave, wa yutihi, and he gives him permission to leave. So this is how we can put in order. Next one, haza zakiyun. So the correct one is haza talibu yuzakiru. So this student is studying. Lakinnahu la zakiyun, but he is not intelligent. He is studying, but he is not intelligent. He is not smart. So this is how we can put in order. Question number 14, aswalu rabi ashara isna jumlatan wahidatan. So there are two or more than two sentences are given. We have to combine them into one sentence. So this one is like Ashariyu Jamilun, Ashariyu Muzdahimun. So the street is beautiful and the street is crowded. So now we have the street is common, so we can combine it now, but there is two opposite words. Beautiful is good word, is good thing. Muzdahimun, crowded, is not a good thing. So that is why we use but. So we can say Ashariyu Jamilun, the street is beautiful, lakinnahu, but it is muzdahimun, is crowded. So when the both the qualities are good, then we can use say wow, but otherwise we can use lakinna. Okay, atalibatu tuzakiru, atalibatu la tafhamu. The girl student, she is studying, but atalibatu la tafham, but she does not understand. So although she is studying, but she does not understand. So we can say here then we can say atalibatu tuzakiru, she is studying, lakinnaha, but she la tafhamu, she does not understand. So we can use we can combine these two by using lakinnaha, just like this example. Ha goes to ataliba. Here who lakinnahu, who was going to the street, so that is why it was masculine. When it's feminine, is gonna lakinna will go, we have to use ha. Al kitabu wazihun, the book is clear. Al kitabu mafhumun, the book is understandable. So now the book is clear and understandable. So is not they are not going opposite. These two words or these two adjectives are not, or these two qualities are not opposite to each other. So then we can use just wow here. Al kitabu wazihun, the book is wazih, clear, wa mafhuman, and understandable. So this is how we can combine these two sentences. Al madrasatu sagiratun, the school is small. Al madrasatu nazifatun, the school is clean. So is small but clean, so we can use but here. Al madrasatu, although it is small, lakinnaha, but it is nazifatun, it is clean. So we can use lakinna, and ha goes to al madrasa, which is feminine. Haza rajulun tayyibun, he is a good man. Huwa rajulun zakiyun, he is the intelligent man. So good and intelligent, we can combine them. So we can use just wow here. Haza rajulun tayyibun wa zakiyun, he is a good and intelligent man. So we combine these two sentences into one just by using wow and removing the common words. The last one, arsalallahu Musa, Allah sent Musa. Arsalallahu Isa, Allah sent Isa. Arsalallahu Muhammadan, Allah sent Muhammad. So Allah sent all these three prophets. So now we can combine just by adding wow. Arsalallahu Musa wa Isa wa Muhammad. So now we can just combine saying that Allah sent Musa and Isa and Muhammad. If we have to show the order also, that who came first, so we can also say arsalallahu Musa fa, then we can use fa here, because when we use fa, that shows the order also. And or we can use summa, fa and summa, it depends on the timing. So we can also use fa, that Musa, then Isa, and then Muhammad. Otherwise, we can just use wow to say Musa and Isa and Muhammad. Allah sent Musa wa Isa wa Muhammad. So this completes this lesson number 11. From next time, inshallah, we will start from lesson number 12. I'm gonna stop it here now. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.